Matthew from sunny, warm, beautiful, tropical, enviable Orlando, Florida, said, "Are you back in Nashville yet? How is it? It seems like the community got hit pretty hard by the ice and snow." That again is Matthew from 82-degree, perfect, not a care in the world, Orlando, Florida. Matthew, it's terrible. There are trees all over the place. There's ice all over the place. We have exclusive video here that's not exclusive at all to us. We actually borrowed it from other people. This is not a movie scene. Yeah, but if you're listening on podcast, just imagine the worst environment that you've ever experienced and then put ice on everything. And that's what Nashville has looked like. Now, in fairness to me and no one else, last week I warned the staff that this was coming. Am I a hero? Look, I warned him it was coming. I was over at the shop with Taylor and Will and the guys bussing with the boys crew. I warned them it was coming. We had a group text going. I sent out more alerts than anyone this side of the National Weather Service. If NES would have listened to me here in Nashville, we wouldn't still have red dots all over the power outage map, or maybe we would. But I warned everyone. And the specific language I used, Jesse, was it will look like tornado damage except with ice. And lo and behold, every tree in about 5 counties is either down or leaning very, very precariously because it's covered with ice. Here we have, as of late Tuesday evening, still the power outage map. The last flake of snow dropped Saturday. So we've had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Thursday. It's not Tuesday. It's Thursday now. So we're going on nearly a week. And we got people, everybody in the red is without power. And we had to zoom out for scale. These are thousands and tens of thousands of people still without power. Now, here's the bad part, Matthew, down in Orlando. Here's the bad part. As you sleep with your windows open tonight, because that's the climate you live in, around here it has been freezing during the day and even more freezing at night. And with 5 days without power, you can imagine the toll that takes. And I have stood up for NES, which does not stand for Nintendo Entertainment System around here. It stands for Nashville Electrical Services. I stood up for these people because the rank and file at NES, those are hardworking people, and man, I got all the respect in the world. One of my favorite songs growing up was Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell. So you just replace Wichita with Nashville, and that really expresses my feelings towards the actual workers at NES. But I got to tell you, I have come to really, really question the decision-making there. I have come to question the bureaucracy there. This is a college football show. So we are used to people who have no business with their hands on the wheel, having their hands on the wheel of something we care about. And it seems that Nashville Electrical Service may be suffering from some of the same conditions that college football suffers from, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. And in the interim, what the citizens around here are suffering from is, this is my bedroom and it's 27 degrees in here right now. What's the problem? Quick 5-second timeout. Check and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It keeps it free. We love you. All right, back to the show. And so that's where we are, Matthew, in very, very warm, temperate, tropical Orlando. I'm glad you asked. That's where we are right now. Now, there are some harsh accusations that have been thrown my way. People are claiming things about me. People are saying things like, I ran away, I fled. Bradley, I think the exact verbiage you used was, I tucked tail. And I'm just here to tell you, every bit of it's true. Every single thing they're saying about me is true. Hats off to the haters. But it's not the flex you think it is. I will build up all the equity I need. In terms of weather-based bravery, you're looking at someone who has a Twister poster on the wall of his set here. That's not even real brick, but that is a real Twister poster. I'm a storm chaser, okay? I run towards the danger in the spring. Hurricane Matthew, the last landfalling Category 5 hurricane. Where was I, Bradley? You were working at the news station. Me and Robbie Watson were down there in the thick of it. We were there for the landfall. I'm there. I love snowstorms. I'm there for it. I'm in the trenches. I'm warning you ahead of time, and I'm embracing it in real time. But when it comes to ice, I know better. So it's not my fault for being wise to weather. Did the public education system fail most of you when it comes to preparedness? Yes. Yes, they did. And that's why when I'm college football commissioner, through no power of my own, I just plan on using my platform to suggest that we replace, I don't know, various subjects in school that have no benefit to a normal person with things like weather preparedness and awareness. There's no reason why I should have walked in the office last week and asked Mitch if he's ready for the freezing rain, and for him to ask me what is freezing rain. He grew up in Arizona. That's not his fault. Not everyone who grows up in Arizona is going to stay in Arizona the rest of their lives. Ask Taylor Lewan. The guy's basically running a MASH unit out of his house right now because he came here from Arizona, quick pit stop in Michigan, and now he's running Salvation Army Lewan style because his house is the only one with power, and freezing rain bit him. But he wasn't ready. Through his own admission, he wasn't ready. So that's a little knock on me, because maybe it's my responsibility to fill the gaps that the public education system left. But yes, I ran away. No, I wouldn't change a thing other than maybe I would take a few people with me. Maybe I would have rescued a few more people. But this has been a really serious deal, really serious situation. And it will happen again eventually. Have we learned our lesson? Have we learned our lesson? This is not the last you've heard from me about this Nashville electrical system conundrum. Maybe on this show, it's the last you've heard from me, or maybe not. Maybe we do need to use the microphone for the purposes of bullying. Bullying does work. It does work. But I assure you, it's not the last you've heard of me on the socials. You got to speak truth to power, Jesse. You got to speak truth to power. And we don't even have leadership in college football to call out, so we just have to put the crosshairs elsewhere. Academy Sports and Outdoors, famously not broken. Academy Sports and Outdoors is very much put together, and they very much have everything you need for, I don't know, like a solid 98% of the activities you could do outdoors, especially if it's recreational and or sporting. But also, I mean, camping. It's recreation, I guess. It's not sport, but you can still go and get you a really, really nice tent or a really nice grill at Academy. Now, of course, you could go get yourself a hockey stick. You could go get yourself a baseball bat. You can go get gear for the entire team. You can do that at Academy Sports and Outdoors as well. You can get you some Big League Chew and other assorted goodies in the checkout line. And if you can't get there in person, you can go to academy.com. They have all these things for you. Most important to us is Academy has had our back, and they've had it for a long time. And they've been a longtime partner of the show, and we appreciate them. And if you like the show, you could have several reasons to appreciate Academy. Number one, because they make it possible for us to bring you the show. Number two, they also happen to have a lot of stuff you need, whether you like the show or not. So, judging by your viewership, I assume you like the show. But even if you hate the show, you'll still love Academy.